Once upon a time, in a peaceful countryside, a mother duck sat patiently on her nest, waiting for her eggs to hatch. One by one, the eggs cracked open, revealing 4 beautiful yellow ducklings. But the last egg was much larger than the others, and when it finally hatched, out came a big, gray, and awkward-looking duckling. He was different from his siblings, with his large size and dull feathers. The other ducklings were quick to notice the difference and began to tease the gray duckling, calling him ugly. His mother tried to defend him, but even she couldn't deny that he was unlike the others. As the days passed, the ugly duckling grew more and more isolated, feeling unwelcome and unloved. Unable to bear the constant bullying, the ugly duckling decided to leave the farm in search of a place where he might belong. He wandered through the fields and woods, encountering various animals along the way. Some mocked him, while others pitied him, but no one accepted him for who he was. Winter came, and the ugly duckling struggled to survive in the cold, harsh world. He found refuge in a barn, where he hid away, shivering and lonely. One day, he saw a flock of majestic swans flying overhead, and he longed to be as beautiful and graceful as they were. When spring arrived, the ugly duckling emerged from his hiding place, tired but hopeful. He stumbled upon a pond where he saw the same swans he had admired in the sky. Desperate for acceptance, he approached them, ready to be chased away as he always had been. But to his surprise, the swans welcomed him with open wings. Confused, the ugly duckling looked at his reflection in the water and was astonished to see that he had grown into a magnificent swan. He was no longer the awkward, gray duckling he once was. His feathers were pure white, his neck was long and elegant, and his eyes sparkled with a newfound confidence. The swans told him that he had always been one of them. He had simply been born in the wrong nest. Overjoyed, the ugly duckling spread his wings and joined the swans, finally finding the acceptance and love he had always longed for. From that day on, he lived happily, knowing that true beauty comes from within, and that one must never judge themselves by others' standards. The ugly duckling had become a beautiful swan, and he was proud of who he had become.